The water was heavier at 3 in the morning. Cleanthes knew this not from physics, but from the weight his shoulders carried as he hauled buckets from the well night after night, so he could afford to study philosophy during the day. While other students slept in comfort, he chose the burden that would buy his freedom to think. This wasn't suffering, this was strategy. In a world obsessed with ease, we've forgotten the most counterintuitive truth the Stoics discovered. The hardships you choose make you stronger than the hardships that choose you. We wait for life to test us, then wonder why we crumble under pressure we never prepared for. But there's another way, a harder way, a way that transforms you before transformation is forced upon you. The ancient Stoics called this voluntary hardship, deliberately choosing discomfort to build strength you cannot acquire any other way. Not because suffering has value, but because choosing your challenges teaches you something invaluable. You are stronger than you think, and more capable than you've ever proven to yourself. Think of it as tending a garden that no one sees. Every small choice to face difficulty, rather than avoid it, plants seeds that will grow into unshakable strength. But like any garden, what you cultivate in private determines what blooms under pressure. The first practice is the discipline of small denials. Each day, identify one comfort you could easily claim, then choose not to claim it. Take the cold shower when the hot one calls. Walk when you could drive a short distance. Sit in silence when entertainment beckons. These aren't punishments, they're investments in a self that can handle anything. Seneca practiced this by living like a poor man for several days each month, eating simple food and sleeping on hard surfaces. He wasn't rehearsing poverty, he was rehearsing strength. Discomfort. Imposed discomfort loses its power to break you. The second practice is the burden of beneficial challenge. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks, seek out the ones that demand more than you feel ready to give. Learn the skill that intimidates you. Have the conversation you've been avoiding. Take on the project that stretches your abilities past their current limits. Cleanthes didn't just carry water to pay for school. He chose the hardest way to pay for school. When his classmates questioned whether this laborer truly understood philosophy, he let his mind prove what his hands had built, a capacity for sustained effort that no comfortable student could match. The third practice is the training of intentional delay. In a culture of instant gratification, deliberately wait for things you want. Order the meal, then sit with hunger for 10 extra minutes. Buy what you need, but not immediately when you need it. Create gaps between desire and fulfillment, and in those gaps, discover the person you become when you're not controlled by impulse. This isn't deprivation. This is liberation from the tyranny of immediate satisfaction. When you've trained yourself to wait, you can't be controlled by anyone offering you shortcuts to comfort.
The fourth practice is the embrace of useful inconvenience.
Choose the longer paths sometimes. Take the stairs when elevators are available. Walk to handle business you could complete with a phone call. Do manually what technology could do for you. Each inconvenience you choose voluntarily is practice for the inconveniences life will choose for you. Modern research confirms what the Stoics intuited. Controlled exposure to mild stressors strengthens both body and mind. Cold exposure, physical challenge, and mental effort create adaptations that make you more resilient to unexpected stress. Your nervous system learns that it can handle pressure because you've already proven that it can. The fifth practice is the discipline of uncomfortable truth. Stop avoiding the conversations, decisions, and acknowledgements that feel difficult. Face the relationship that isn't working. Address the habits that aren't serving you. Look honestly at the areas where you've been choosing comfortable lies over uncomfortable growth. Truth is often the heaviest water you'll carry, but it's also the source of the clearest thinking you'll ever do. Here's what voluntary hardship teaches that comfort never can. You are not as fragile as your comfort zone suggests. You can handle more pressure, adapt to more challenge, and find strength in more situations than you've ever tested. But you only discover this capacity by choosing to test it before life forces the test upon you. When Cleanthes stood before the court, accused of stealing time that belonged to labor, he had them feel his hands, calloused from work, strong from carrying what others couldn't carry. His accusers saw only sacrifice. He had built something they couldn't touch, a mind that no hardship could break, because he had already chosen every hardship that had shaped it. The garden you tend when no one is watching blooms when everyone is watching. The strength you build in small, private moments holds you steady in large, public challenges. The discomfort you choose voluntarily makes involuntary discomfort powerless to defeat you. This is not about becoming someone who seeks suffering. This is about becoming someone who cannot be broken by it. When you've carried the water at 3 a.m. by choice, you can carry any burden that circumstances demand. Start small. Choose one discomfort today. Build the muscle that most people never develop, the ability to do what needs doing regardless of how it feels. The hardship is coming whether you practice for it or not. The only question is whether it will find you ready or whether it will find you soft. If this moved you, comment "The Citadel holds" below. It is our sign that you carry the philosophy with you. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.